Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Toronto, and we're taking things off with the game. Triple H, the COO, who's here tonight on Raw. I don't know why he's here, but we're gonna find out live right now here on Netflix. Toronto, welcome to Monday Night Raw on Netflix. Now, I'm out here tonight as the COO, not as the COO of WWE. I'm out here as the guy who's pulling the strings backstage. I'm out here as the general manager of Monday Night Raw. And that means every decision, every match, every opportunity runs through me. And since we're talking about decisions, let's address the elephant in the room. You've heard the rumors, you've seen the headlines, so let's make it official. SmackDown is canceled. NXT is canceled. Yeah, I know it's a shock, but here's the part you're gonna like. Because every single superstar from those brands, every champion, every prospect, every top name, they're all coming here. Raw is the flagship. Raw is the future. Raw is the show. And in just 4 weeks, this new era goes global, because Raw presents Saturday night's main event live from Paris, France. And trust me, Paris is getting a main event worthy of this new era, because Seth freakin Rollins will defend the World Heavyweight Championship against the winner of tonight's main event. Two men who don't just move the needle, they are the needle. It's CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes. One of them goes to Paris. One of them fights Seth Rollins. One of them gets a chance to define this new era of WWE. Toronto, this is Raw. This is Netflix. This is the future. So sit back, buckle up, and let's get to the damn show. Well, what a way to kick off Raw. Triple H announcing a big announcement that in just 4 weeks we are going to Paris, France for Saturday night's main event. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Toronto, Canada. And we're live in the Scotia Bank Arena, and here comes the Megastore, L.A. Knight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 240 pounds, L.A. Knight.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Megastore, L.A. Knight, here in action tonight. Live on Monday Night Raw, L.A. Knight's in action. Live on Raw tonight, ladies and gentlemen, the Megastore, L.A. Knight, is in action live tonight here on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. L.A. Knight takes on one half of the man from the Vision. Takes on the Vision member Logan Paul live tonight on Monday Night Raw to kick off the new era of WWE right here live on Netflix and right here in Toronto. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a jam-packed show for you tonight. And what a way to kick it off with Logan Paul versus the Megastore, L.A. Knight, here on Monday Night Raw.
And his opponent, representing the Vision from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 220 pounds, Logan Paul.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Logan Paul here in action tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, we do know tonight that the Vision are in action later on tonight. Take action, the Vision, Braun Breaker, and Bronson Reed in action later on tonight against Penta and a mystery opponent and a mystery partner for Penta tonight. Here on Monday Night Raw. We're going to find out later on tonight. Live here on Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen. But we have a jam-packed show tonight here in Toronto for the first episode of Monday Night Raw, live on Netflix. We'll have a big show, ladies and gentlemen. We also will see the man, Becky Lynch, return. Becky Lynch will be here live tonight. The man, the Women's World Champion, will be in the ring tonight. We'll be here live on Raw later on tonight. But here we go. LA Knight versus the Megastore. LA Knight versus the Maverick, Logan Paul. Here on Monday Night Raw. Here we go. Match is underway here. Logan Paul versus the Maverick, Logan Paul. Here on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. On Netflix. And here we go. Logan Paul versus the Megastar, LA Knight. Here on Monday Night Raw night. Big matchup here. First match of the night. Here in Toronto. First match of the night here in Toronto, Canada. On Monday Night Raw. Live tonight. Sold out here in Toronto night. We are sold out tonight, folks. Live on Monday Night Raw. We are sold out tonight. Live on Raw. We are sold out. We're sold out, jam-packed, sold out tonight here, jam-packed on Monday Night Raw. Logan Paul versus LA Knight here on Monday Night Raw. First match of the night. Match of the evening here on Monday Night Raw. Live on Netflix here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Our first official match of the night. Well, we heard from Triple H. There's a new era has begun tonight. Well, we all know now that new era has officially begun tonight. As we all know now that that NXT was canceled. So was SmackDown. But now that means we get new superstars appearing on both Raw and SmackDown throughout the years. Throughout the year now, we get Raw and SmackDown superstars appearing on both shows now. Both appearing on Monday Night Raw now. In the new era of WWE. LA Knight versus the LA Knight and the Maverick, Logan Paul. Here on Monday Night Raw, our first match of the evening. Right here on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. In Toronto at the Scotiabank Arena. Sold out here in Toronto at the Scotiabank Arena. And here we go. And Logan Paul and LA Knight. Logan Paul. And again LA Knight. The Megastore telling Paul to bring it. Paul says to bring it. Here we go. Fists are flying here, folks. In the Scotiabank Arena. And Logan Paul lays out LA Knight. And Logan Paul with bionic punch by Logan Paul. Down goes LA Knight. 1, 2, 2 count by LA Knight by the Megastore. LA Knight, who now has been busted open by the Maverick, Logan Paul. By the Maverick, Logan Paul. And Logan Paul again. Gonna pull LA 1, 2, 2 count again by the Megastore, LA Knight. Logan Paul can't believe, but that was over. And the Megastore, LA Knight and Logan Paul. Here we go, folks. A Knight, the elbow by LA Knight. And LA Knight again. Here comes Knight. The BFT, blunt force trauma. 1, 2, 3. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a win for LA Knight tonight here on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. Well, LA Knight and Logan Paul have an incredible match tonight here in the Scotiabank Arena. But what a win for the Megastore. LA Knight tonight here on Monday Night Raw against Logan Paul. What a match we saw here live here on Netflix.
Here is your winner,
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Megastore proves he is the one to beat tonight. LA gets the victory over Logan Paul tonight here on Raw. But what a way to kick off Raw here on Monday Night Raw live tonight with a win by the Megastore. LA Knight here tonight in Toronto. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Monday Night Raw. And it's time to pledge our allegiance to our United States Women's Champion, Chelsea Green.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring, accompanied by the Secret Herpes from Victoria, British Columbia, Canada, the WWE Women's United States Champion, Chelsea Green.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Chelsea Green here in action tonight, live on Monday Night Raw, as he takes on Bayley live tonight here in Toronto. If Bayley beats her tonight, she gets to face Bayley just 4 weeks away at Saturday Night's main event in Paris for the United States Women's Championship. We'll see what happens here, ladies and gentlemen, live on Netflix, right here tonight. And here comes Bayley, the role model. Bayley's here in action tonight on Raw in Toronto.
And her opponent from San Jose, California, Bayley.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Bayley's here in action tonight against Chelsea Green. But we all know Chelsea Green, if she beats Chelsea Green tonight, she would have an opportunity to face her in just 4 weeks in Paris at Saturday Night's main event, live here on Netflix, or right here on Netflix. But what a night we have for you in store, ladies and gentlemen. We still have a huge main event to get to tonight between CM Punk and Cody Rhodes, where the winner will go on to face Seth freakin Rollins at Saturday Night's main event for the World Heavyweight Championship. But here we go. Here we go, Chelsea Green versus Bayley. Live on Monday Night Raw, first match or second match of the evening here in Toronto. And here we go, Bayley versus Chelsea Green here on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. And here we go, Bayley now. Here we go, Bayley from behind, Bayley from behind, and back suplex by Bayley right off the bat. There's a back suplex by Bayley early on this matchup. Here on this matchup here on Monday Night Raw, Bayley and Chelsea Green. Here on Monday Night Raw night, big matchup here, big fight field here on Monday Night Raw in Toronto, in our first match episode of Monday Night Raw of the new era of WWE. Here we go, Chelsea Green in the corner takes advantage of the poor Bayley here in the corner. Bayley's down by Chelsea Green, who's going for the pin early on. Chelsea Green with pin early on Bayley. And Bayley gets out at 1. Bayley gets out at 1. And now Bayley rolls outside with Bayley. Here comes Chelsea Green through the ropes. Down goes Bayley. Bayley's in trouble here, folks, now. Bayley's in deep trouble now. And Bayley throws to the steel steps. Chelsea Green now in complete control here on Monday Night Raw, live on Netflix. On Netflix, ladies and gentlemen, here we go, Bayley now, and Chelsea Green. Monday Night Raw action, here we go. Chelsea Green. The exposed turnbuckle pad, and here the exposed turnbuckle pad goes Chelsea Green here. Watch, here we go. Here goes Bayley. Through the ropes. Goes Bayley. Well, Bayley in control here on Raw against Chelsea Green here in the Scotiabank Arena, live on Netflix here. Then back to Road Channel 3. Down goes Piper Niven. And a kick to the distraction by Piper Niven in the ring. Distracted by Piper Niven here. Distracted by Piper Niven. Take apart the ability here for Bayley here. Down to Bayley by Chelsea Green. 1, 2, 2 by Bayley. 2 by Bayley here. So we almost pulled away Bayley here early on tonight. Here we go. The unpretty her by Chelsea Green to Bayley. Bayley's down here. Then for Bayley, 1, 2. No, 2 by Bayley this time. Bayley sits out 2. Chelsea Green can't believe Bayley stormed this fight here on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. And Bayley. And Chelsea Green and Bayley. And here's a Bayley now. Bayley to Bayley. Bayley to Bayley by Bayley. 1, 2, 2. Just a 2 count by Bayley. Almost got the win victory here over Chelsea Green, but now Bayley looking for it now. Bayley again. Bayley and now Bayley with the Rose plant by Bayley. Is that it? Boy, Chelsea Green. 1, 2, 3. Yes, it is. Bayley wins. Bayley versus Chelsea Green on Saturday Night's main event in Paris. What a match we saw here live on Netflix. What a trouble match we saw here live in the Scotia Bank Arena. Live on Netflix.
Here is your winner, Bayley!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Bayley wins tonight over Chelsea Green. Bayley gets Chelsea Green in just 4 weeks at Saturday Night's main event in Paris for the Women's United States title. The East Championship. What a win for Bayley here on Monday Night Raw. Well, ladies and gentlemen, back to Raw. It's time for the tag team action. And here comes the Vision. We saw the Vision member Logan Paul lose earlier tonight against LA Knight. But now the Vision are looking for a fight tonight in tag team action. Live on Netflix. Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker, and the Oracle, Paul Heyman, ringside tonight on Raw.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for 1 fall. On their way to the ring, accompanied by Paul Heyman and a combined weight of 580 pounds. Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker, the Vision.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, the Vision, ready to do some damage tonight here on Monday Night Raw as they're going to tag team action tonight against Penta and a mystery tag team mystery partner for Penta tonight here on Monday Night Raw. Who will it be? No clue. But Penta said it could be someone he knows that he treats as family. We'll see what he means by that, ladies and gentlemen, as this match is on next on Monday Night Raw. And ladies and gentlemen, and here comes Penta! Mr. No Fear, Penta is here. Yeah. Yeah. Well, Penta ready for action tonight. You take action. We still don't know who the tag partner's going to be tonight, but Penta's here in Take Action on Netflix.
And their opponents, first, from Ecatepec, Mexico, weighing in at 94 kilos, Penta!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Penta's in action tonight. We still don't know who's his partner going to be tonight, but we all know Penta. He's ready for a fight tonight, is Penta. Penta's ready tonight in action. Penta's in the ring. Who's in the partner? Who's the tag partner would be? We're gonna find out, ladies and gentlemen, in a few moments, right here on Raw. Don't go away. We'll find out live up next. Who's his opponent? Who's he teaming with tonight? Who did he find the team with? We'll find out live next. Who's his tag team partner here tonight? Who's it going to be? Wait a minute. The rumors are true. He's here. He's made his debut here at WWE. It's Rey Fénix. He's here on Raw. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we haven't seen Rey Fénix ever in WWE till tonight. He's here. A little backstory here. I've seen both these men compete in a match in Toronto. Yeah, for TNA wrestling. I was there live. I watched it live. A great tag match between those two men, and also the team was the Never team name, but they're not here. They're not in WWE. They're in AEW or TNA right now, to be honest. But here we go. Rey Fénix is in action. He's here on Monday Night Raw. He's here live on Netflix on the series premiere of Monday Night Raw. And here we go. Braun Breaker versus Rey Fénix to kick off Raw here on Netflix. And here we go. Our first match. Tag match of the night. It's time for a fight. Well, Penta found the partner tonight in Rey Fénix, a man who he calls family, and part of the Lucha Brothers. They're part of the Lucha Brothers, one of the best tag teams in the world. Best tag teams in the world, but now they are here live, teaming up tonight here against Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed of the Vision. Here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Well, Braun Breaker, the badass, the most dangerous man, Braun Breaker. He's psychotic. He's dangerous. He's a monster. And that monster, folks, is just a man you do not want to miss. The Slider Recliner by Braun Breaker. By the badass. And the badass Braun Breaker. Here comes the badass. And the badass lays waste to Rey Fénix here on Monday Night Raw on Netflix here, folks. And here we go. The tag has been made. And here comes Penta. Here comes Penta. A man who says there's no fear in Penta. Here tonight on Monday Night Raw as Penta and Rey Fénix teaming up tonight on Monday Night Raw on Netflix in our first match in our Big Ten, our tag match tonight here on Monday Night Raw. These men have never fought before in the past. Penta will get the crowd up on their feet. And here comes the big man, Big Bronson Reed, who lays out Penta. And then lays the beat down on Ray Phoenix almost. Ray Phoenix laid out, and Penta just laid out as well. But the big Aussie, Bronson Reed, Big Bronson Reed, the most dangerous man of the Vision, Bronson Reed. The iconic, deadly opponent, Big Bronson Reed. This man's a monster. And he's proven why he is why they are the most dominant team right now here in WWE. And again, Big Bronson Reed laying the beat down on Penta here in the ring. Here on Monday Night Raw. Penta's not doing too well. It's a tribal thief, Bronson Reed. Here on Monday Night Raw, you see the debut of Ray Phoenix here on Monday Night Raw. And Penta tried to get to the corner, but oh my God, down goes Penta now. Penta's in trouble now by the Vision, who are dominating Penta here on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. And oh dear, I think I know what's coming, folks. We all know what's coming. He calls this the tsunami. But he missed the tsunami there. Not what I thought he'd do, but here we go. Penta now still in trouble here. And now the tsunami hits. And Penta's down and out. Down goes Ray Phoenix. Penta's down, folks. Is that for Penta? 1, 2, 2 count by Penta. Penta kicked out at 2. Penta's still in this fight here. And Penta's still in a fight. Here on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. Here in Toronto. Penta in control right now. And now Penta now in control right now. It's Penta. A Big Bronson Reed. That's Penta now. Going to show Bronson Reed who's in charge here. Who's in the man to be here on Raw tonight? Who's the man you don't want to be in the ring with? And Penta. Zero fear by Penta here. The Big Bronson Reed. And Bronson Reed's in trouble now. And Penta. There comes Penta now. Penta's looking for the Mexican Destroyer by Penta. One knock into 1. Just a kick out there by from Braun Breaker there. The bass, Braun Breaker. And Bronson Reed get Braun Breaker's in the ring. Braun Breaker and Ray Phoenix here, folks. And here we go. Ray Phoenix and Braun Breaker here, folks. Big matchup here. This could be a great big victory here too as well. And here we go, folks. Here we go. Ray Phoenix going to fly, folks. Ray Phoenix going to fly. And he does. Down goes Breaker here on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. This crowd loving it here in Toronto. I'm loving it here in Toronto as well. This is one of the biggest matches of the night here. This is a big match here. But the best tag team match we've seen all night here tonight, here, folks. And again and again. And again, down to a badass Braun Breaker. You know, Monday Night Raw on Netflix. And Brothers in Trouble here by Ray Phoenix. Here on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. And They're on Netflix. And wait a minute! Braun Breaker reversed it here, and the badass Braun Breaker laying the hell out of Ray Phoenix, and oh god, oh no! But first lays out his friend. Oh my god! We know it's coming! And the spear! That could be it! 1, 2, 3! The Vision win! Now the Vision prove why they are dangerous in that ring. What a matchup here. Would have been a win for Penta and Ray Phoenix, but watch this here. Watch the final moments of this match here. The brutality from the badass Braun Breaker with that spear. Cut him in half. Cut Ray Phoenix in half here tonight.
Here are your winners,
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Vision stand tall tonight here on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. But what a win for the Vision after losing the first match of the night against LA Knight. The Vision now stand tall over Penta and Ray Phoenix here on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to find out who will face Dirty Dom Mysterio for the Intercontinental title at Saturday night's main event. As here comes the Redeemer, the man, the Bulgarian Brute, Rusev Day himself, Rusev. He's here in Toronto and on Netflix.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Bulgaria, weighing in at 304 pounds, Rusev!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Bulgarian Brute, Rusev. He's changed. He's more dangerous than ever. But Rusev tonight wants to put his old friend Sheamus away here tonight. We all know Sheamus has not been a champ, been an Intercontinental champ before, but tonight that's a change. That all changed tonight. He beats Rusev here on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. In our next match of the night here, where this match will go on to face Dirty Dom Mysterio. That's our main event for the Intercontinental Championship. We'll see what happens here live, ladies and gentlemen. Live next on Monday Night Raw. And here comes the man who always says there is always time for one thing and one thing only. It is Fight Night here on Monday nights here on Raw.
And his opponent from Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 267 pounds, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Celtic Warrior Sheamus here in action is Rusev for an opportunity to go to Paris to face Dirty Dom Mysterio on the Judgment Day for the Intercontinental Championship. A title Sheamus has never won in his career. But tonight, he gets the opportunity. I mean, if he defeats Rusev here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Right here on Netflix. Right now. Here we go. Match underway here. Both men get ready. And here was Jeb about to throw hands here. Time to throw hands. Time to throw hands here. Rusev and Sheamus. Sheamus and Rusev have history. Part of the League of Nations. We're part of the League of Nations with Wade Barrett. With the Wade Barrett. But tonight, it is only one man who swats it all. Sheamus versus Rusev here on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. Who wants it more tonight? Rusev or Sheamus? Well, Rusev and Sheamus, big matchup here, folks. Live on Monday Night Raw, they're in a huge matchup here where this match will go on the face Dirty Dom Mysterio. That's our main event for the world, for the Intercontinental Championship, for the IC title. And here we go, from the ropes here. Almost went to the ropes here. From the ropes here, and about to beat down on the ropes here. Sheamus versus Rusev here on Monday Night Raw. On our announce table here. Well, it's not looking good here, folks. And again, the layout by Rusev. Rusev's in control here on Monday Night Raw. Who is facing Dominic? That's right, that's main event. The kid in the back of the skull by Rusev to Sheamus. Sheamus is in deep trouble here, folks, tonight. But this match is still on the way here. Before the break, we saw Sheamus being taken out by Rusev before the match, before the end during commercial break. During the commercial break, the crowd here chanted Rusev Day at Rusev here in Toronto at the Scotiabank Arena. And the Bulgarian Brew is in deep trouble, is beating the hell out of Sheamus here in Iron Raw. Hell out of Sheamus. You're on Monday Raw on Netflix here, folks. The monster kick. The monster kick. Is that it? 1, 2. Kick on 2 by Sheamus. No, 2 by the Celtic Warrior. And the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus, has it where he wants him. Where the world wants him. Sheamus has it locked in. The clover leaf is locked in. The clover leaf is locked in on Rusev. Well, Rusev tapped to the clover leaf here in Toronto. Will Rusev escape the clover leaf here? And he does. He escapes it with ease. And now Rusev was going to put the finishing touches on this match here tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, Rusev was going for something here, but Sheamus got out of the way, but not too late. Sheamus locked in with the was locked in there, but kicked out. But kicked out here. Sheamus and Rusev here on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. Rusev is in control here on Monday Night Raw on Netflix here in Toronto. The Celtic Warriors in trouble here. Here, folks. And here comes Sheamus. Sheamus has him. White noise. And Sheamus, let him know what time it is. Let him know. The bro is coming. The bro kick. 1, 2, no. Okay, no, 2 by Rusev. No, 2 by Rusev. And another monster kick by Rusev. And Rusev with a lock in, with a do damage. Here's Rusev. Rusev got locked in. Rusev locking it in. Rusev's got locked in. The accolade. And Rusev makes Sheamus tap. Rusev's going to Saturday night's main event. What a win. What a match here tonight in Toronto. But Rusev stands tall tonight, beats Sheamus with the accolade. And Sheamus could not get it done tonight as he falls short here in this match. And he does not go to Paris. And I think this means now he won't ever make it become Intercontinental Champion.
Here is your winner, Rusev.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Rusev's not done. Another accolade. The accolade's locked in again on poor Sheamus. Sheamus nothing to do. Sheamus is about to pass out. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Women's World Champion, the man, Becky Lynch. Well, the man's here tonight. She said tonight was supposed to be for an announcement to make. Let's hear what Becky Lynch has to say. Toronto, you're loud tonight, are you? And that's good because the man has something to say. In just 4 weeks, WWE takes over Paris, France for Saturday night's main event, a global stage, a historic night, and a show that deserves a women's world championship match worthy of the spotlight. So, I thought to myself, Becky, how do you make Paris feel like the center of the wrestling universe? And the answer was simple. You give every woman in this company a chance, and you let the best of the best step up. So Saturday night's main event, I'm hosting an open challenge for the Women's World Championship. SmackDown is gone, NXT is gone. Raw is the only show left standing. And that means every woman in this company, every fighter, every dreamer, every up-and-comer has the same opportunity. But let me make one thing crystal clear. If you answer that call, if you walk down that ramp in Paris, just know this. You made it to the big time, and you will never beat the man. Well, ladies and gentlemen, no harsh words from the man, Becky Lynch. But what a way, ladies and gentlemen, coming up is our main event. Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, who faces Rollins. That's our main event for live next on Raw in our main event. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event on Monday Night Raw. And here comes CM Punk.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our main event. Who will go on to face Seth freakin Rollins at their main event in Paris for the World Heavyweight Championship? Will be CM Punk, will be Cody Rhodes, but we also found out earlier we found moments ago that Becky Lynch will be hosting a Women's World Championship Open Challenge. That's our main event. Who will answer that call and make history in Paris? That's our main event. We'll find that out in 4 weeks. But ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our main event. CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes. One man will go on to Paris, and one man will be left in the dust. And here is the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
And his opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 222 pounds, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. He wants to go to the promised land. He wants to go to Paris and face Rollins again. He's beat him at WrestleMania. When he debuted at WrestleMania, returned to WrestleMania 2022, he beat Seth freakin Rollins. Then beat Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. But tonight, he's on his way. But Cody Rhodes wants to go to Paris and face him once again. But this time, for the World Heavyweight Championship. But the one man who's in his way, that man is CM Punk. And here we go. Both men getting ready here tonight. What we're about to see. Well, ladies and gentlemen, handshake being given. And we got a handshake here by both these men. They are ready for this match to just started here. And the bell's rung, and here we go. CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes, where the winner goes on to face Seth freaking Rollins. That's our main event in Paris for the World Heavyweight Championship. And our main event here in Toronto. What a night's been here in Toronto, ladies and gentlemen. What a huge night it's been here in the Scotia Bank Arena here all night long. It's been a hell of a night and a hell of a show here on Monday Night Raw live tonight. Well, CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes here on Monday Night Raw on Netflix here in Toronto. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got breaking news to announce, just announced tonight, is that next Monday on Raw, next Monday, in Boston, Massachusetts, we will see the return of the 17-time World Champion, John Cena, who will be live on Raw, on Netflix, next Monday night, next Monday in Boston. Monday night in Boston. But we also see in Boston who's going to be the new champion, be going to Paris after tonight. CM Punk or Cody Rhodes. For me, my opportunity, my vote here will be CM Punk. And Punk and Rollins have bad history, have way worse history than Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins. Cody did beat Rollins at WrestleMania. But CM Punk returned that summer at Survivor Series in 2023 and made Seth Rollins angry and pissed off Seth freaking Rollins when he returned. While the whole crowd was waiting, Rollins came out angry, swearing, middle fingers up, giving to CM Punk. Then they had a match and they fought. Then he brought his wife into it. Then his wife, the Seth Rollins' wife, got brought into the fight. Brought into a fight. No hero there, ladies and gentlemen. CM Punk. Now CM Punk's on his own here. No family. Nobody's here tonight but Punk. On his own against Cody Rhodes. Here on Netflix. So here we go. Anaconda Vice. Anaconda Vice locked in on Cody Rhodes. On the American Nightmare. But Cody tried to escape it. Cody's in deep trouble here. Anaconda Vice locked in on Cody Rhodes. But Cody escapes it here. Cody has escaped it. Cody Rhodes escapes it here. And Cody Rhodes with the pedigree. The pedigree to CM Punk. 1 to the 1 count by the best in the world, CM Punk. Well, Cody Rhodes, CM Punk. One-on-one action here in Toronto in our main event. Here in Toronto, our main event here in Toronto. The Scotiabank Arena. Scotiabank Arena, our main event. You're on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. And again, CM Punk. They manhandled here by the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. You're on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. Cody Rhodes calling Punk up. Here's Cody. Cody wants to play away early on. Cody wants to play away right now. Cody Rhodes living the crossroads. And the crossroads is done. Punk is busted open. Is that for Punk? 1, 2, no, get on to my Punk. 2 by the best in the world, CM Punk. And Cody Rhodes and CM Punk. Punk calling for the end. Punk calling for the end now. The best in the world. Going for the go to sleep the GTS. And Cody's out cold. 1, 2, 2. Just a 2 count. Cody kicked out at 2. Punk can't believe Cody kicked out at 2. I can't believe it either. The crowd here in Toronto can't believe what's going on through the minds of these 2 men. Now CM Punk and Cody Rhodes live on Monday Night Raw on Netflix in our main event. Who's going to go to Paris to face Rollins for the World Heavyweight title with championship? CM Punk and Cody Rhodes, both men busted up, both men bleeding. What a match we're seeing here live in our main event. And the best in the world, CM Punk. I think he's calling for again. Another joke to sleep, perhaps. Oh, yes, he is. Another GTS. Another go to sleep. 1, 2, 3. Punk is going to Paris. Punk faces Seth in Paris. What a main event, ladies and gentlemen. Here on Monday Night Raw here in Toronto. What a main event. What a main event. Here tonight.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the best in the world, CM Punk, stands tall tonight. What a main event match. Ladies and gentlemen, join us. We'll see you next week, ladies and gentlemen. We are officially 3 weeks away from Paris as Rollins versus Punk at Saturday night's main event in Paris tonight, ladies and gentlemen. From Toronto tonight, we'll see you next week in Boston.